The door is open. The kettle is on. What's up, family? Oh my goodness. Let me go back. I can't. What's up, y'all? Today is Wednesday evening. Oh, every time it do that. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Today is Wednesday evening. I hope y'all are having an amazing day. I'll have to share this over on Facebook side because it's saying error. So it is what it is. What's up, fam? So I hope y'all are having an amazing day. It has been a pretty decent day here in sunny Savannah, Georgia. It was sunny today. It's, of course, getting dark now, but it's going to be cold this weekend. I kind of look forward to the cold days, but then when I walk outside, I'm like, oh my goodness, it's freezing out here. But I hope y'all are all safe. I know the weather has been crazy. My sister-in-law was sending me videos of the weather in Virginia, and I'm like, ugh, I don't miss that. That's why I wanted to come south. We getting more snow tomorrow. Yeah, y'all can have it. Go ahead. Now, I know some people say that we're going to get some snow this weekend in Savannah, Georgia. No, we're not. I'm just saying, like, this will be the third time this year they said we're going to get snow. We ain't getting no snow. I can promise y'all that. Like, unless something changed, we ain't getting no snow. So, hey, Connecticut in the house. What's up, family? It is so good to see you all. I know some of y'all got a whole lot of snow and ice. Rebecca, touch by yon. Hey there, beautiful. Okay, that's as far as I can go back. You receive your castor oil. You trying it tonight? Hey, Miss Cherokee, Miss Native Cherokee. Oh, did y'all get any snow? Yeah, y'all did get some inclement weather down there, didn't y'all? But anywho, I hope y'all animals are safe. I hope your neighbors are safe and everything. I am crazy. Like, my brain be telling me to do stuff. And I do it because I can. And it's fun because I can. So my brain be telling me to do stuff. So I'm working on a project. And it's so crazy because I bought a staple. I had to get a staple gun. And I was like, oh, let me just get a cheap staple gun. Still got a lot of ice. Ooh, I know Pittsburgh. Oh, my goodness. But I got a cheap staple gun. By the way, it's pink. This thing came with it. I think the Prada staples up. But anywho, it's hot pink. I was like, this staple gun don't work. I'm up on the ladder trying to staple something. I'm going to show y'all what I'm doing. I'm gonna show y'all when I'm done. But I was trying to staple something up, and I'm like, this stupid gun don't work. They sent me a staple gun that don't even work. And I kept trying and trying. I'm like, what in the world? Come to find out I had the staples upside down. I was like, okay, we're gonna learn today. That's what we're gonna do. So finally got that the right way and started working. But yeah, I like this color pink too. My drill. Right. My electric drill is this pink too, but I had to figure it out with them staples because it's one project that I wanted to do just because I thought it would be fun. And I think it's going to be fun. I hope it turned out the way I expected to turn out. But anywho, we're going to find out. One big thing I made a mistake in doing was ordering the wrong lights. I thought these were wireless. I thought this was a battery operated light, but it's not. And I don't like plugs running all over the place. So anywho, I can get started and then move on from there. So I see people talking about castor oil. Castor oil is amazing, y'all. Drop some castor oil in your navel tonight. I'll put out a reminder later on, especially on Facebook, reminding them to put some castor oil in your navel, just a little bit. Let's see how you feel in the morning. Then you can thank me later. But today we're going to talk about hormone imbalance. Hormone imbalance can be a headache, and it can look so different for so many people. You know, it's hard to just tell you to do one thing or do this because it worked for me. It may not work from you. Hey, London. But you swear by putting castor oil in it. Let me tell you, when you don't skip a night, you're going to be like, you know what, tonight, I'm going to make sure I'm on it. It's so funny because I've been telling my cousin, look, I'm the castor oil queen. I'm like, come on, girl. Put castor oil in your navel. She did it before, and then she got away from it. And then she was like, I ain't been able to sleep too well. I said, castor oil in the navel. She put castor oil in her navel, and she was like, girl, I forgot all about that. Now she can't skip a day. That's all I'm saying. So let's talk about these hormone issues. And when we talk about hormone issues, we talking men, women, and children. It's not just for women. Like I know men will say that, oh, she going through menopause or it's her hormones. We all have hormones and they all get out of whack. Why? Because that's life. You know, things we listen to, the things we go through, just aging, the foods we eat, all these things can hinder the hormones. They can affect our hormones. Some people don't have the same issues as others. Some people have it really, really bad. You just got to pay attention to yourself. And what am I doing? What happened right when this thing started changing? Is it just an age thing? Or is it something I ate? Is it something I'm consuming too much of? Is it something, am I stressed out about something? It's so many things that can affect your hormones. So what hormone imbalance can look like for different people? It could look like hair loss, weight gain, acne, fatigue, infertility, irregular cycles, hot flashes, sleep issues, fibroids, early cycles, cysts, low sperm count, polyps, depression, erectile dysfunction, heavy cycles, skin tags, dry skin, vaginal dryness, painful cycles, headaches, cancer, tension, thyroid issues or high estrogen, prostate issues, heart disease, and so much more. Those are just a few. So I'm not a doctor and I cannot give you medical advice, but this is why I always say do your own research, because these are just a few things of what we could be suffering with when our hormones are off. Some people say, hey, my hair is thinning. It could be hormones. It could be hereditary. It could be so many things. You know, it could be something you eating. Why are you having this hair loss issue? You know, why am I having this ED issue? You know, is it my hormones? What did I eat? What's going on with me? So we have to figure out what it could be. So some of the things, like when I wake up in the morning, I always talk about some of the first things I do. Well, of course, because I'm gonna let Thor out, is I go outside and get some fresh air, especially if the sun is shining. I go and stand directly in the sun. The other day I was out there with my shorts and a tank top on. My neighbors probably was like, something wrong with her. It felt so good in the sun. But I just stood there for a few minutes, soaked it all in, and then I walked away, came on in the house. But getting out, getting some fresh air and sun is like one of the first things we should do in the morning when we wake up after we thank God for waking us up. Rest. I always tell people, if you ain't resting, you ain't healing. We have to rest. Yeah, the Heritage Store castor oil is the brand that we use all the time, and I don't have it up here with me. You have to get rest so that the body can heal. The body has the ability to heal itself. We just got to give it the right conditions. And rest is one of them things that the body needs to be able to heal. Exercise. You know, we all get in our modes where we just want to chill. I don't feel like doing nothing. We have to move. Even if you are bedridden or whatever, you still got to move around some. If you ain't doing nothing but moving your arms, moving your body, move your head. If you can get up and walk or stand up, I always tell people when you watch TV and a commercial come on, spend the commercial doing squats, move around, you know, get up and walk around the house, walk to the back of the house, come back, walk to the door, just move around. That little bit of exercise will go a long way. Diet is everything. You know, what we consume can throw our hormones off. What we consume can throw our hormones off. Foods that we eat, the things we watch on TV, the music that we listen to, that stuff can stress us out. It can throw our hormones off terribly. I always talk about chicken. Chicken is like one of the worst things because they pump them full of steroids and antibiotics. Then they sell them to us. We eat a lot of chicken. Chicken is cheap. Look at the world. you know. So if you don't raise your own chicken and know that it is antibiotic and steroid free, or go to a local butcher, don't eat chicken. That chicken from the store is crazy. Hey, what's up, y'all? So you want to be careful with what you are consuming, because it can, and I mean, everything is synthetic or man-made and all this stuff. That stuff ain't no good for us. So you want to be careful with that. Drinking water. You want to make sure you drink a good amount of water a day. When we drink water, we add a little bit of salt to it because we need our minerals. We use Redmond real salt. We add a little bit to our water because we need those minerals. Like, just drinking water by itself really doesn't do us any good, because the water isn't getting where we needed to get. Yeah, you eat a lot of chicken. Yeah, that's the thing. I love chicken, but I'm going to try to go to a local butcher and get my chicken from there if I can't raise it myself. But when you add a little bit of salt or minerals to your water, what it do is it help the water not pool in your ankles and different places. It get it where it need to be, in them cells and not in your ankles, or you run into the bathroom. So when you drink water, you want to make sure you drink it the right way. And first of all, you got to trust God. We use Redmond real salt. I don't have any shakers or anything up here, I don't think. We use Redmond real salt. I thought I had one. But we gotta trust God, first and foremost, for anything to work or anything to be possible. That is the first thing we want to go back to, is trusting God. So you definitely want to do that. Now, things like, it is brassica season, like we coming to the end of it. So Celtic salt, I'm gonna say it right quick, the difference in it. We used to use Celtic salt, but I stopped using Celtic because it says it's packaged in North Carolina. It is packaged in North Carolina, but Celtic salt is imported from like 7-8 different countries. My issue with it is what's going on with it when they harvest it and process it in all these different countries. What do they do with the salt between whatever country is coming from to North Carolina? What is the process in between versus Redmond? Redmond come from Utah. It come out of the mine. They don't do anything to it. They test it to make sure it's the optimal use for a human. Maybe it's for plants. Maybe it's for animals. They test their batches to see who should this be going to. Should it be going for the human side? Should it go for the plant side? Should it go for the animal side? That's all Redmond do. Package it up and send it to you right here in the United States. Versus we don't know what process Celtic salt go through. So that's why I stopped using Celtic and only started using Redmond real salt. So some of the things we can use or eat. Now, we want to stay away from pills, synthetics, as much as we can. Now, I'm not anti-doctor or anti-pill, because we need medicine. It's just, what do we really need? Instead of them just pushing it on us, let me figure out what I need. Organic meat. Organic. The word organic can be scary, because they can buy the word organic and put it on a label, and we thinking, oh, this is the best, and it's just the same thing as non-organic. So what is really organic? What is the definition of organic in the United States? So when I say organic meat, like, it's scary. 10 inches. Oh, and it's not melting. Oh my goodness. Plastics. So like when I buy stuff that's in plastic, like sometimes my sugar, I get raw cane sugar, it's in plastic. First thing I do when I come home is take it out that plastic container and put it in a mason jar. I know our waters are in plastic. Most of the time I try to buy like Sarasota water that is in a glass bottle, but sometimes I get the ones in plastic, especially if like my employees or somebody here working, I want to have water for them and it may be in plastic. Now you want to go with as less plastic as you can. It's hard nowadays. Like then versus now, back then, everything was in glass and tin cans. Now everything in plastic. Everything in plastic. So it's hard to get away from plastic, but we just gotta be more conscious and do better to stay away from plastic. And no chemicals. You want to live as chemical free as you can. I tell people all the time, especially when they battle on something like cancer, you want to be as natural as possible. we all need to be living as natural as possible. Of course, there are some things that we're going to indulge in, but it is what it is. Just try to lessen it as much as you can. Now, some of my favorite foods like cabbage and collards, and I don't like cauliflower, but I love cabbage and collards and broccoli. Those are good to help balance off the hormones. Again, it need to be organic. So if you don't grow it, you definitely don't know it. And they can just slap a label on it. Things like vitamin B are good. Flax seeds are good. If you make like overnight oats or something, put some flax seeds in it. When I make muffins, I put flax, chia, and hemp seeds in my muffins. But that is something good to have. And wild yam cream. I do make a wild yam cream. It is a 2-ounce wild yam. I don't even have it in here with me. I just made a whole batch of wild yam cream today. A little bit of wild yam go a long way. The way we use, and wild yam can be used for men and women. Men should use wild yam cream every day, once a day. Women, we should use wild yam twice a day for 3 weeks, and we should take 1 week break. The 1 week that we decide to break should be the week that our cycle, if you still have a cycle, I will break that week. If you don't have a cycle, just pick a week. Like I use my wild yam cream from the 1st to the 21st. The 21st, I stopped using it. I don't use it. I don't touch it anymore until the 1st. So that's how I keep up with my days. But wild yam cream is a great balancer. I talked about the St. John's bush today. That's a great tea or tincture to be able to pair with that wild yam cream. But it is amazing. That's what I do at night. Since you shared benefits of great sleep. Yes. Yeah. So hormone imbalance, like it is real, y'all. But we can do things to straighten it out naturally. We just got to work at it. We can't look for something to just happen overnight or to be a quick fix. It is something that we got to work at and be conscious about it. Like I try to eat right. Like now I'm home a lot, so I try to eat right. I started traveling in March. Well, yeah, I do start traveling in March. When I'm traveling, I keep in mind that, okay, I'm on the road. So what am I going to do? I don't take a cooler full of food, and I do want to enjoy life some. So I leave like that 15, 20% for life. Like my grandma's birthday party is in February. I ain't going to be there. Like I can't eat this. I can't drink that. I can't do this. I ain't eating no cake. I ain't going to do this. I'm going to eat. I'm going to enjoy my family. I'm going to enjoy myself. So while I'm at home, I can make better choices on what am I going to eat? What am I going what am I going to drink versus when I'm on the road? So just leave yourself some, I say 25% grace to enjoy life, birthday parties and weddings and baby showers. And just, I went out to eat with my family to celebrate. You earn that. Just make better choices when you do go out to eat and, stay away from McDonald's. Wild yam is good for postmenopausal. Yes, wild yam is good for it. So definitely do your own research into the wild yam cream. Again, it is available at almost said it, Karen, at Sherry's Remedy Room. Trying to think. So I did start working on some of your orders. So if you place the order, especially like for soap, make sure you check the your email, or I don't know if SMS is set up, but we're working on it. We're working on it. But check your emails because that's where your tracking will come to. Now, some of y'all will get some of these little cute things in your order. If you place the order, these little Derma Oasis soaps that I just wanted to fill these molds with, I'm going to send them to y'all. So if you place the order, you may get one of these little cute soaps. And that was just something just to say thank you, or, I appreciate you. I have a ton more orders to pack, and all the orders should go out on Friday. Well, no, some orders will go out by the 2nd of February, but definitely, right? What is the 3rd? I got so many dates in my head. I'm like, what in the world? So we do have a loyalty program at sherrysremedyroom.com. So when you purchase things, you will accumulate on the 2nd of February. When you purchase things at sherrysremedyroom.com, you will accumulate points, aka seeds. We call them seeds. Those seeds, when returned, give you discounts, coupons, and all this different stuff. So make sure you keep your eye open for that. If you get on our SMS list, you'll get a certain discount for that. I got so many numbers in my head. I don't even want to give y'all numbers because you can be like, that ain't what it is. But definitely check out sherrysremedyroom.com. We got a lot of fun stuff going on over there, and we are updating and working at it as we go. We do have Castile soap available. We do have honey turmeric soap. This is the banana honey turmeric soap. I just left off the word banana. I have a Derma Oasis. Somebody asked me about blue butterfly pea. We are working at things, but I am trying some new things too, just to see how they'll turn out. And this Derma Oasis soap sold out in one day, so fast. So I do have more on the rack curing, but oh my God, y'all like blew that soap out of the water. And yes, if you need any help, please email us at info@sherrysremedyroom.com. Now, if you placed an order through our last website, don't worry. I am still filling orders over there also, so you'll get your order there. If you have any questions or concerns or anything, please send us a message at info@sherrysremedyroom.com. We check that one. We keep that one open all the time. We go back and forth to the other brand to check that one, but you will still get your order. Once we shut everything down on the other side, we will still respond to emails and try to communicate with y'all, because we want to make sure you get everything that you have paid for. If you got any questions, we'll still be there for a little while to answer questions. So don't think that it'll just disappear, because we will not do that to y'all. We want to make sure you are good to go. Do I have any announcements, Karen, that I can think of? I don't think so. I am, yes, we will still provide support. But other than that, y'all, I can't think of anything. I am going to be working on starting my seed soon, which I was supposed to been start. Meet and greet. I got a bunch of them coming up. You have to check. So if you go to Sherry's Remedy Room, you can keep up with where I'll be next. I know I have, what do I have? Oh, these pants got a March Farmhouse Fair in March in Melbourne, Florida. March 21st, I want to say. Anywho, it'll be on the calendar. March 21st, I will be a guest speaker, and I'll be demonstrating how you can make something to heal yourself or to help yourself and your family members. That will be March 21st in Melbourne, Florida. So if you can come to that event, I'd love to meet y'all. I will have a booth there. I'll have a booth there, and I'll be a guest speaker. So make sure you come and check me. You gonna be there? What? Bless mama. You back now? All right. So I know that there is some inclement weather coming through this weekend. Yes, if y'all could be so kind and hit that thumbs up for me, or double tap the screen, that'll show me some type of reaction. I'd be forgetting to say that. Thank you so much for reminding me. But I know that the weather is looking funky for some people this weekend. Please keep your eyes open, listen to the news and see what they're saying. I know they're not always right in what they're saying, but at least have some type of a little bit of what's going on. So yes, I'll be in Melbourne, Florida in March. So it's called Farmhouse Fair. It's going to be amazing. I love that event. I think I went 2 years. Most of the time when I go, I just walk around. But this year I'll be in. She was on it this year. Last year, she was like, look, you're going to be a speaker because I said so. And I was like, I am. I'm going to do something. Whew. They say we may get slammed here this weekend. Yeah, my mom got out today. My mom is in Virginia also. She got out today for a little while. I was glad she was able to get out because She needed to get out, get some fresh air, and recuperate before this weekend storm. So y'all pay attention. I want y'all to be ready, just like Andell want y'all to be ready. He can't help himself. Bless his little heart. But I want y'all to be ready. Make sure y'all neighbors and animals are good. Like, don't let these storms catch y'all off guard. It is seeing trees explode and like people with power outages. These kids and elderly and animals, like people are suffering. So definitely say a prayer for the world. And check on your people. Make sure your people are good. I asked my mama last week before the storm came. I said, I'm gonna come and get you and bring you down here. And she was like, I'm gonna stay home. So every time I hear a storm coming, I'm like, oh man. So I do have to go home in February, the beginning of February, for grandma's birthday, which is gonna be amazing. She'll be turning 90. So I'm looking forward to that. Spending the day with all my brothers and grandma and cousins and family and friends. That is always a good time. But I gotta watch the weather. Like I told Mom, weather permit, I'll be there. So definitely keep. Don't look at me all crazy. Definitely keep your family and friends in prayer and check them out. Come on, Thor, you want to say hello? Okay. Look, you got to turn around now. Come on now. You got to work this out somehow. Sit. Good boy. You want to say hello? You say hello to your friends? Oh, Lord, you're doing too much. Okay. You say hello? Say, oh, my goodness. It be cold outside and he be laying out there on the concrete. Hey, she and Sunshine. He say hello. Say, my mouth is wet. I was drinking some water just because my mama lied. He is such a good boy. I bought him, my mother-in-law told me the other day, she said, maybe you should get him, Thor got bad nerves and he always licking and my mother and shaking. So good boy. My mother-in-law said, you should get him a thunder jacket or anxiety jacket. And I got him one. He is doing a whole lot better than, he's not as nervous as he was at first. Thor is 5 and he got some anxiety problems, which I'm just really learning of. But he get to the point where he'll want to lick himself and he'll lick like his paws or his hind legs raw. So I got of course, I made some medicine to put on that. So now he's to the point where he doesn't lick that anymore, but he shake really, really bad. So I was looking for something to try to help calm him and keep him good. But he loved being here. He go out there, he stay in my garden, but he go outside and he lay around. He walk around in the yard and check things out. He do his job. So yeah. And he lived in he had a stressful life for a long time, but now I'm constantly reminding him that, hey, it is okay. We are good and we gonna live, right, buddy? And he get treats all the time. So he love when people come back so he can get treats. But we got Thor when he was 8 weeks old. So he is a definite mama's boy, right? That's a sweet boy. He like, yeah, let me hold your hand. But I'm so proud of this boy. He is my rock. And I'm so glad to have him. Y'all be seeing him dancing with me? He be trying to dance. Then he'll just stand back like, yeah, okay, you go ahead. But all right, y'all. Hormone imbalance. I want y'all to do your own research and look into the benefits of something like wild yam cream and what you can do for your own hormones so that we can keep them calm, but positive vibrations only, good thoughts only. We get in our moments where we feel angry, sad, confused, scared, whatever feelings we have, we are entitled to our feelings. Just try not to let the bad feelings overwhelm you. I had to teach myself that to not let the bad outweigh the good. So I decided push through the moments. I'm entitled to my moments, but don't let the moment consume you. So I've learned to push through those moments and be so grateful to God to where he got me now, and the blessings, the many blessings that I have in life. So I got so much to be thankful for, to where I don't stay in a sad or upset moment. Like, I have my moments. Again, you are entitled to your moments, but get through them and keep it moving, and life gonna be great. The devil wants you to stay in at the bottom of his feet. We ain't doing that. We not doing that. So you ready? He like, it's time to go to bed. It's dark. He looking at me like, I hope you ate dinner because it's time. So I pray that you all stay safe. I will be live again on Sunday morning. My plan is to go live twice a week. Again, make sure when you place those orders, you put the correct address. Give us your full address, and get ready for the next one. Yes. Put your full address on there, apartment number, and give us a good email so that you can get your confirmation and be able to track your packages. So packages will be going out by the end of the week. An email address, yes. And phone number, right, Karen? Sometimes you can use your phone number too. So y'all have an amazing day. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all so much for all the love and support. I appreciate y'all. If you're awake, yeah, catch the replay. I understand. Some days I don't know what sleeping in is. One day I slept in my reading room one night. I said, I'm gonna sleep in this room just because. And I slept in that room, and I woke up and it was 8:30, and I was like, what happened? That was the first time in forever that I slept that long, but I was so proud of myself. So here we are. It's all right. Some days I'm like, let me just lay here. Then at 7 o'clock, I say, okay, it's time to go to work. Get up and get moving. So y'all have an amazing day. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for all the love and the shares. I got a lot of members here on YouTube. I appreciate y'all for joining my channel. We'll have a members live one day, and I'm thinking of something special for y'all. I'm just trying to think of what special. So y'all have an amazing day. I love and appreciate y'all. You got something to say, boy? You got something to say? No? Don't let nobody steal your joy? He looking like, go to bed. I love y'all.